Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for joining me once again. In today's video, I am going to be giving you 5 tips, ladies, to have a successful natural birth. Go ahead and subscribe for more videos to come. Make sure you share this with your friends and all that good stuff. But let's go ahead and get into the video. My first tip is a labor prep tea. So I bought this tea online. And I will make sure I put the information to where you can get your own tea in the description box. And I actually have some tea left over so if there's anybody who's interested in the labor prep tea that I have, it's all yours. It's a loose leaf tea, so you would have to get a certain type of cup for this type of tea. But anyways, I do not mind giving you that information. I'm gonna put it in the description box, and you can also comment if you would like my tea. I don't mind sending it to you. I can ship it to you, whatever. I don't plan on using it anytime soon. Hopefully no more pregnancies anytime soon. The second tip I wanted to give you is prayer. So this idea also came from the lady I got the labor prep tea from. So she highly recommends to pray during your labor. And so I believe she even has like a prayer journal, so you'll be able to see all that stuff on her website that I'm going to put in the link below again. And but I actually prayed during my labor, and it did make a big difference. I was able to focus, and I was in a room by myself when I was laboring. I actually labored at home, and so I was in my bedroom laboring, and I'll give you a little bit more details on that coming soon. So then the third tip I wanted to give you is to use evening primrose oil pill capsules. And sure if you have certain dietary restrictions, like for me, for instance, I don't intake any type of pork, so a lot of times our vitamins might have pork in your capsule. So you want to make sure that the evening primrose oil capsule or pill that you pick has like fish oil and a clean fish, not like shellfish, but you want to make sure it has a clean fish or bovine. I believe mine that I have is bovine, and I believe that comes from a cow or pig, no, sorry, not a pig, a cow or some type of ox, cattle, something like that. So anyhow, that is the third tip, evening primrose oil. And the way you can do evening primrose oil, you can also just, research this and look it up, ask your doctors, ask your midwives, because I am not a doctor. These are things that I just did and I tried. And so the good thing about the evening primrose oil and also the labor prep tea that I mentioned earlier is that it helps with like soften your cervix and different things like that. But the evening primrose oil definitely softens your cervix. And so you can take it like a couple weeks before labor, at like your 36 or 38 week, I believe you can start it. And you take like a pill or two a day by mouth. And then as it gets a little bit closer to your labor, you can actually put the pill up your vagina. So anyways, here comes my little man in the middle of the video, but hope y'all enjoyed the baby face. But anyways, my fourth tip, sorry I have my sticky note here and I can't even read it, is the oohs and ahs during labor. And so basically when you are laboring, every time you get a contraction, you want to say ooh, ooh, or ah, ah, every time. And I found myself doing that with my second pregnancy, and everything just went a lot more smoother. I was only in labor about 7 hours. And so every contraction, you say ooh, ooh, ah, ah, to just release some of the pain or to get you focused during labor. Okay, you'll be a little tired afterwards, or you know, towards the end, when baby is very close to coming, you are gonna be tired. I suggest apple juice and water. Yeah, you want to ooh and ah, and you'll see videos out there like that. And I'm actually going to do a demonstration, hence me being on the floor today. I'm actually going to do a complete demonstration on how I labored the entire time during my second pregnancy, and it just went exactly how I wanted it to go. And I'm so thankful for it. So the last tip I want to give you, tip number 5, is to be on your hands and knees during labor the entire time. When you're doing your oohs and ahs, when you're having your contractions, you want to be on your hands and knees. So now it's time for the demonstration. You're going to do this position before labor, so a couple weeks before you go into labor, and then also during labor, when that baby, when your water has broken, or you know that you're in labor, you start having contractions, is when you want to be on your hands and knees. So I also want to mention that, like I said, I tried this position before and after. I also gave one of my sisters a tip to do this, and her baby was actually breech, and so she started doing these exercises, and her baby ended up turning in the correct form. Another reason why I did it and how I came across it was through my midwife. So I told my midwife my concern with my first labor, which I had some really bad back pain. So my baby was against my back. It's also called posterior, is meaning that, you know, my baby's back was against my back, and that's, you really don't want your baby to come out that way. You want their back to be towards you, and you want their face to be, to kind of come out backwards. And like I said, you can look these terms up, posterior and anterior baby position. That'll be good for you to kind of Google and kind of see what's best. So you definitely want your baby to come out anterior, in an anterior manner, because that's gonna alleviate a lot of pain from your back and your butt when you are in labor. I'm telling you, it made the world of difference. It was so painful. My first pregnancy in labor was very painful. So anyway, let me go ahead and get into the demonstration, if I can. Hi. Did you want to say hi? Okay. So let me go ahead and get into the demonstration. Hands and knees. So you want to kind of have your, just like this. And so the exercise you want to do prior to labor, is you want to have your back like this, and you want to go up and down, up and down, up and down with your back. And then you also can go side to side with your hips. And this is going to help position the baby. Okay? So you're going to go side to side. This is, again, prior to labor. Now, during labor, this is the perfect position. You don't have to do the movement side to side or anything like that. You just gonna be, every time you have a contraction, you're gonna say, ooh, 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 ooh. Or you're gonna say, ah, 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 ah. Either one works. But while that pain is heavy on you, you want to use those sounds, because it's going to help you focus, help you get through the contraction. So you'll be able to just really not focus on the pain so much, okay? For you to have, a natural birth, which means, you know, unmedicated birth. So anyways, I hope that helped. I really appreciate y'all for tuning in this video. I am so excited about natural birth and birthing and labor and just all things pregnancy, honestly. So I really hope y'all enjoyed the video, and just go ahead and share this with a friend that you know that might be pregnant, might be coming up pregnant. Just share with somebody, because I think this is some really good, valuable information. Peace.